hi. Here I am. It's Karen, come to tell you a story from Stories That Never Grow Old. Well, this story today is a good one. It's called The Old Man, His Son, and the Donkey. Have you ever seen a donkey? A donkey is like a funny-looking, smaller horse and very strong. A donkey is usually known for carrying things and pulling heavy loads. We had donkeys on Little House. One pulled a really heavy thing round and round in a circle to grind something up. Yeah. So, the old man, his son, and the donkey. An old man and his son started out one day to the market town. They had a donkey that they wanted to sell. "Fasten a halter to the donkey's neck, my son," said the old man, "and we will drive him before us." The son tied the halter, and the three started out. The donkey went ahead, and the old man and his son walked behind. They had gone only a little while when they met a stranger. He looked at the donkey. Then he looked at the old man and his son. "Are you so stupid that you drive the donkey without any burden on his back while both of you walk behind him?" he asked. "I suppose we are stupid," said the old man. "Thank you for pointing it out, stranger." Then he said to his son, "Climb up on the donkey's back, and I will walk behind." The son obeyed, and they went along toward the market town. Now you see here, there's a nice picture of the son riding on the back of the donkey, and you see his father walking behind. In a little while, they met another traveler who stopped and looked at them. He became very angry, and he shaked his fist at the son. "You lazy young rascal," he shouted. "Have you no respect for age that you ride while the old man walks?" "I'm not lazy," replied the son indignantly. "My father told me to climb up here, but I shall be glad to walk and allow him to ride." So the son slid down from the donkey's back and helped his father to mount. They went on their way toward the market town with the old man riding the donkey and the son walking behind. Soon they met two women. "Look at that selfish old man," said one of the women in a loud voice. "Just think of it. A strong old man riding while his young son walks." Here you see the two ladies, and they are having a gossipy old time about the old man riding. So, what do you suppose? The old man was disturbed by the woman's remarks. "Come, son," he said, "climb up behind me and we'll both ride." The son climbed up and they went along very comfortably. You see, there they are, riding along together. The gossipy old women on the side of the road. But the next person they met was indignant and stopped them by standing in the middle of the road. "Does that donkey belong to you?" he inquired. "Yes," the old man replied. No one would think it, said the indignant person. Have you no consideration for animals? That poor little donkey is being crushed under the weight of 2 full-grown men. You're better able to carry him than he is to carry you. He went on his way, leaving the old man and his son feeling very much upset. What shall we do now? Said the son. Perhaps we'd better carry the donkey the rest of the way, replied the old man. But how can we? Asked the son. He'd kick us if we tried to do such a thing. We might tie his legs to a long pole, the old man suggested. Bring that one that is lying on the side of the road. Then, when we have him securely tied to it, you will put one end on your shoulder, and I will put the other end on my shoulder. In that way, we can carry him safely. The son brought the long pole, and they set about tying the donkey's feet to it. It was by no means an easy task. The animal bucked and kicked and nearly knocked the old man down. But at length, they managed to get him securely tied. The old man bent down and placed one end of the pole on his shoulder, and the son placed the other end on his shoulder. Now, when I count 3, said the old man, we must both straighten up. 1, 2, 3, up. And here you see them, with the donkey riding tied to the pole, and the old man and his son carrying the donkey. With an effort, they straightened up and began to carry the donkey between them. Laughed the first person they met. Did you ever see anything so ridiculous as 2 men carrying a donkey? Ha 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 ha! The crowd joined in the laughter, following the strange procession along the road. Soon they came to the market bridge, when the donkey, getting one of his feet loose, kicked out and caused the boy to drop his end of the pole. In the struggle, the donkey fell over the bridge, and his 4 feet being tied together, he was drowned. That's what comes of trying to satisfy everyone, the old man said to his son. Please all, and you please none. And here's a picture. The old man and his son peering over the bridge, and the poor donkey down into the river and drowned. And that was the donkey they were planning to sell and get some money for their needs. So that was a very serious accident. And one they didn't even need to have, except they listened to everybody along the road. I think it was President Lincoln, too, who said, you can please some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you can never please all of the people all of the time. So that's a good lesson for us, trying to satisfy everyone. It just doesn't work. I don't know if you noticed this wonderful flower that I have here today. It's called an amaryllis. That's an old Latin word. It comes from the old-time Roman times. Latin, that's an old language. I wanted to show it to you because usually you only get to see this flower during the holiday season in December. People give it for gifts, but this one has been living in the garden and just biding its time, and it decided to bloom in July, and here it is for all of us to enjoy. So you bloom in July too. We can all bloom, whether we're staying at home, whether we're a bit frustrated, whether we know what's going to happen in the future or not. Do like the amaryllis and bloom anytime you want. Good to be with you today. See you next time.